What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. After Sound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys, well, just wanted to share a little alpha that was dropped in the Maverick House, or Mav Chat, in the official Splinterlands Discord. Yabamat was in there yesterday after the Rift Watchers for DEC proposal came out. He was talking through some of the, his overall thoughts there. I don't want to go into that. There's already a video that I did covering the proposal. It's pretty basic. It's essentially, I think, the same proposal as before, but the times have changed, so we'll see how people vote. But somebody had brought up, this is Nerd Cthulhu, and I'm glad that they did. People want soulbound cards limited on land unless they are unlocked. So let us unlock, but not trade till out of print. And so Matt actually said, I agree, that needs to happen as well. We'll work on a proposal for that too. So keep an eye out for a proposal. This also does confirm, because some people were saying that it's kind of still in the gray area, like they had talked about it, but there wasn't anything in the white paper specifically. This puts it very clearly into place that gladiators and soulbound reward cards, I guess, well, gladiators by extension, but soulbound reward cards definitely are going to be allowed to be used on land. And Matt is going to make a proposal to change that. Now, keep in mind, before everybody, starts to think about, does the DAO have control over this? No, the DAO doesn't. It's not SPS related. It's not, node license or voucher related, but this is the team putting something out there and then trying to go back to the community and use the community to vote on something that is probably going to be, in my opinion, detrimental, right? I've talked about this in several videos. I know I made one a while back talking through it, and then there's one recently where I was doing more of a big picture outlook on land and what I think will work, what I think will not work, or sorry, the name of the video is like what land will solve and what it will not solve. And I don't think that it's going to eat through a lot of the cards just because there's so many soulbound reward cards out there. I think there's like 11 million. And I know a lot of them are probably still single BCX. People aren't necessarily leveling them up. I get that. But Matt actually responded here. He said, I'm not sure that would lead to much DEC burned. And this is in response to Nerd Cthulhu saying soulbound cards could be billions of DEC burned right now. So he's saying that, doing the unlock or allowing the unlock is not necessarily going to lead to a lot of DEC burned. I don't know what the price would be, but he says it can avoid bot armies from being able to farm land without needing real cards. So again, I think that this is I think that this is exactly why it should be done. And at the end of the day, like, the card inflation from the new soulbound reward cards is relatively high. And if we're not treating them as official NFTs and we want to eat through the cards that actually have financial value, monetary value out in the ecosystem right now, then really we should be doing or requiring something to unlock these cards, some kind of sacrifice to the ecosystem, whether that's DEC, whether that's vouchers, whatever it is that we need. I think that it would be great if we do that. So keep an eye out for this proposal. Hopefully it should be coming out in, I'd like to say the very near future, but sometimes these proposals can take some time, as we saw with the Rift Watchers for DEC proposal. But here's the thing. If we are expecting land to come out in, I would say, the next 6 weeks from now, because I'm recording this on the 14th of June. So we are officially, or almost officially, halfway through the month, meaning that we have a month and a half until we get land. Well, hopefully less than a month and a half, but a month and a half is the window of time that the team is hoping to deliver land 1.5 in. I would say that we should probably get this proposal out ASAP in order to make sure that if we do follow the 14-day process, it's done by July and we're just safe. We know exactly how it's going to work, and there will be a process implemented in place to allow people to unlock their soulbound reward cards if that is what we end up ultimately voting on. So I don't know what that will look like, but I do really like the economic play here of, if they require DEC, if they require vouchers, whatever the case is, I think it could really help if people want to start using their soulbound reward cards. And I know many people haven't maxed out a ton, but some players are. I mean, I was just talking to Darkest Night. He's already got a couple of cards maxed out, and he's excited to collect more now. So there might be, there's going to be a premium on these cards when they do eventually go up for sale, especially for people who are able to max out their decks first. But I will say this, I don't think that we should have the trading just yet. If people want to use it on land, let it unlock, but not trade until they decide to end the print rate at a specified time with enough of a heads up. But just being able to unlock it, I think, would be phenomenal for the economy right now without touching the rest of the marketplace and, flooding the market with a bunch of cards. Or, as people probably will complain about, as I said, these cards will have a premium. So if you allow people who are maxed out already to start selling their cards and everybody else wants to come in and play or come in and buy them, these cards are going to go for like stupid amounts of prices until and unless they are tradable. But I've digressed so far from where we're at right now. Just keep an eye out for this proposal. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I do plan voting very much for it, but I am open to arguments against, and I would want to know why or how you guys feel about it. Again, I'm not saying that it'll have an impact or not, because a lot of people on the last video were saying that I wouldn't even use soul bound cards. I'm just talking about, why would you vote against this? To me, it makes complete sense that if it's not an NFT yet, there should be some kind of fee paid or unlock to the economy that allows it to be an NFT and workable on land. If you feel strongly against that, whether or not you plan on using it, I would love to know. But that is all I have for you in this video. I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.